अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलम् श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम् श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तु ते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Second. How are you? We study till fourth canto, fourth chapter, text 11. So from 12 onwards, we have to study it. Ah, it's very cold here. It's too much cold actually, freezing cold. It's looking like, oh my God. So in 13 slokas, we are going to see Mother Sati is going to give retaliation. So, to the statement said by Daksha, or blasphemy done by Daksha towards Shiva in that assembly. Yesterday, what we have seen. So, we have seen that. So, Lord Shiva is Atma Rama. He is not dear to anyone or he is not averse to anyone. He is he has no envious towards anyone. My dear father, what do you think about Lord Shiva? He has no enviousness towards anyone. How he can have enviousness towards you? He cannot have anyone actually. Definitely not towards you also. So you are unnecessarily maintaining enmity towards him. And all these followers who are accompanying in performing this yajna and supporting you, so they all eat food given by you. They fill their belly with your food. But sa rudra eva, so va tadiyah va kaschideva pratipayet iti bhavaha. So, but the Lord is not like that. My Shiva is not like that. So, like that, she said. So, further, 12th onwards, we have to see. दोषान् परेषां हि गुणेषु साधवो गृह्णन्ति केचिन्न भवादृशो द्विजा गुणांश्च फल्गून् बहुलीकरिष्णवो महत्तमास्तेष्विद्भवानघम् महत्तमास्तेष्विदत्तद्भवानघम्. Twice born Daksha, a man like you can simply find fault in the qualities of others. Lord Shiva, however, not only finds no faults with others' qualities, but if someone has a little good quality, he magnifies it greatly. Unfortunately, you have found fault with such a great soul. What is the situation of Daksha? He finds faults in everyone in this whole universe. No one is good. That means he is asadhutama, atyasadhutama. And what about the Lord Shiva? So, Lord Shiva is atisadhutama, atisadhutama. He never find fault in anyone, and he always see good qualities in others. He always. So we are going to see categorization of sadhus and asadhus. So this is Sadhu. Sadhu, 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 sadhu. Asadhu. Sadhutara. Who is sadhu? Who is a sadhu? Who is sadhu? The one who sees others bad qualities also as good qualities. Your understanding. Who is sadhu? परेषां दोषाणपि गुणेषु प्रकार विशेषेण गुणांत पाते गुण. Who consider others bad qualities also as good qualities. Then tell me who is asadhu? Tell me who is asadhu? Who consider exactly reverse others good qualities as bad qualities. Example for who sees others bad qualities also as good qualities. Yes, Ranga Prabhu. Tell me.
Actually, bad qualities is there, but this Lord Shiva is magnanimous because he sees good quality, and the opposite of this Duryodhana, who
Hmm.
sees always the bad qualities, not the good qualities.
Hmm. So, paresham doshanapi guneshu prakar visheshana. Example, someone is speaking very hard, very hard words he is speaking. So, let us assume some person is speaking very hard words. So, this sadhu, what he does, he thinks that even this, it means speaking hard towards someone, hard words, speaking hard words towards someone is not good, na, actually. It's a bad quality. This sadhu, what he does, he thinks that, oh, anyway, he's speaking such a hard way, so only for my benefit only. No problem, no problem. Like this. Sadhu, see, like this, speaking hard words. Also, that is a dosha actually, bad quality. But he thinks that it is my for my benefit only he is speaking. Like like he thinks that to destroy my for to destroy disease, we sometimes give like neem oil. Neem oil is very bitter, that is given to so cure disease, like that he think. And what about, so these are all great. And what about he Dvija ityadhikshepe tatra na bhavadrusha. So she's telling these sadhus are not like you, my dear father. Bhavadrushaha gunanapi. People like you, they see even the others' good qualities also as bad qualities. Example, Krishnit yatha asya. If someone gave little help to a sadhu, he thinks that yatha asya yat paropakaritvam. So someone helped him. He thinks that, oh, maybe he is just so take away my wealth. So for that, he is giving now this kind of help so that he can become close to me and he will take away my all the wealth. So these people actually, that person is coming out of so helping nature. But this asadhu consider that, why he is helping me? Definitely he wants to something take from me. It's like this. They see others good quality also bad quality. These are the asadhus. Then what is the next category? Sadhutara, also known as mahattara. They never see any bad qualities. So, etu doshan apashyanta gunaneva grishnanti. Never see bad qualities. They have no nature of seeing bad qualities. That's why they don't see bad qualities in others. So seeing bad qualities and considering as good is lower consciousness than the so seeing not at all seeing the bad qualities. So that's why sadhutara is better than sadhu. These people they never see bad qualities, but only see good qualities. Example example is vanik ayam atithyeya nisthirna ityevam te matra. This merchant, so because they usually travel, so some merchant came to their house. He came to make profit, but still he sees that, oh, he's my guest. I have to serve. So like this, like that's so even he had bad quality, but he never see. He see only good quality. He's my guest. But what about the asadhu taraha? They only see ye doshaneva grihanti natu guna. They take only they take only bad qualities of opposite person, not good, not good qualities at all. Example, example, So some sannyasis are generally beggars. They keep on roaming into the different areas. They go to the grihastha's house to beg. Actually, on that name of begging, they deliver them. So, but this asadhu see them. Bhikshu, I am, and what he thinks? Actually, he's a great sadhu. He's a bhikshuka. That means he's a sannyasi. He renounced everything. But in him also they see only bad. They don't see, wow, such a exalted thing he did. He left all the opulence and everything and he renounced now. So like that, he never see his good quality, but only see bad quality. He think that, oh, to fill belly, he came like here. So, so Dhanam Yadati, and he's a lusty fellow, he's a fallen fellow. He has fitting body, but still only to beg food. He is now making the drama of this. That means he never appreciate his good qualities. He never accept, he never take that. But you see only doshas. It means he is begging now. Begging means so only that part he sees. Only for the sake of filling belly he came here. And nice food he eat. And he is a lusty fellow. Like that. That means here what he is seeing? He is seeing only bad. But he is such a great sadhu. A sannyasi. No, he never see that. Only is begging that that part he takes. And what about the sadhutama? Sadhutama means so even there is a little, they never see bad qualities. ये तो तुच्छानपि गुणान् बहुलीकृष्णः बहुलीकृष्णशीलाः किमुत अफल्गुन् दोषान् तु नैव पश्यन्ति. So what is sadhutama? Never see bad qualities, never take or never see bad qualities of the opposites, but even a little good quality, they magnifies and see. So see little good also as big. Opposite person have little good, but still he sees it as a he magnifies and sees that. And bad quality he never see. Example, one thief, huh? One thief came. So that is a winter season like this. He is Sitartattvadeva Madhya Vastram Apaharannapi. So he is a thief actually. He came to steal the clothes. And this sadhutama, how he sees? Oh, so he never see bad quality. He's a thief, na? That quality he never sees. Oh, this person is feeling cold. That's why he is stealing my clothes. On top of that, even a little good quality. That means he is a thief and he is ready to kill the people. And he is having a knife also. But now, even he has knife in his hands, he didn't use it. He didn't so damage this person, this sadhutama. Then he thinks that sadhutama, wow, he has such a weapon in his hand and so merciful. He didn't kill me. And so nice person he is. So this is Mahattama. That means Sadhutamaha. We'll see like that. It means that person, that thief has a little good quality, means he has a weapon, but he didn't use that weapon to kill him. So, but he is magnifying that and seeing, wow, he's so merciful. And he is stealing, but he is thinking that stealing is doing well. That means his bad quality is not seeing. Doshan is not at all seeing. Well, maybe because of winter season, the cold, because of pain from cold. So he did this. Asadhutama, how he is. No, how asadhutama is. So if they never see good qualities, never see good qualities of never see good qualities of opposite person, but even little bad quality also magnifies and sees. The magnifies and sees the little bad quality also. Little bad quality also they magnifies and sees. Example, example is ah, so little they never see good qualities of opposite person. There is a little bad quality, and they will make it as a big thing, big thing. So like the example, where is this? Ah, some renounced person is there. Vanam apahaya yad gruhastha gruheshu vasati. So some sannyasi is there because of some reason maybe. So actually these sannyasis they should be viraktas. These renounced people should be in the forest. But somehow he came into the gruhasthas area. So that's a little thing he did coming to gruhastha area. Immediately how he sees this asadhutama. Oh, this renounced person left forest and he is living in the Grihastha's house. Definitely he came to steal the money only. I know that. He definitely could have come. Maybe some other reason he came or whatever reason. He stayed in the one day Grihastha's house. And how he'll see? Oh, he's such a thief. He came to steal. So sannyasi living in a Grihastha's house is maybe some different reason he stayed little bad, but he magnifies. And he never see that he's a sannyasi, he renounced and he's staying in the forest. He never see that. Good qualities they never see. Then what about atyasadhu, atisadhutama, first of all. Atisadhutama. What about asita? Atisadhutama. ये तु गुणाभावेपि परेषां गुणानेव पश्यन्ति. So even there are no qualities, no good qualities, still they see paresham gunaneva pashyanti. So they never see bad qualities, definitely. And not only that, even there are no, actually, even there are no good qualities, even there are no good qualities, still they see. They are not there, but still they see. Ati sadhutama, he is still they see good qualities. So, like example, in this world, everyone is good. Jagatasmin kepi sista. Like next, atisadhutama, asadhutama. They see bad qualities in everyone. They never see good qualities, and also everywhere they see bad qualities. That means even good qualities also they see as bad qualities. So, no, no, no. Asadhutama, they see everywhere bad qualities. Everyone is bad. They never see any good actually, first of all. So even there are no good qualities, they see them atisadhutama. Even there are no good qualities. They never see atisadhutama, never see bad qualities. Even good qualities are not there, still they see good qualities. Similarly, asadhutama, they never see good qualities. Even there are, they see everywhere bad qualities. Even they are not there, still they see bad qualities. Even there are no bad qualities, everywhere they see bad qualities, even they are not there. Even bad qualities are not there, still they see bad qualities. That means, example, no one is good in this whole world. So who is, so Lord Shiva comes under which category? Lord Shiva comes under this category. The mother is telling, hey, father, you see this. My husband is atisadhutama and you are asadhutama. Daksha. This is so now based upon the sadhuta and asadhuta. So by the gradations of sadhuta and asadhuta we divided. Similarly, sadhu, good qualities. Here we said good qualities and bad, but based upon the you can categorize same like this based upon the qualities because of bhakti. So sadhu means qualities. These are all called good and bad are out of modes actually, good and bad. But here you can categorize same way. So four categories: qualities due to bhakti, and here offenses based upon the. So bad means here offenses. In the spiritual realm, what will be there? Good and bad will not be there in the spiritual realm. What will be there in the Vaishnava society? So we consider good or bad, we don't. There's a general society, good and bad. But in our society, so devotional qualities and blaspheming devotional qualities and devotion, that is offenses. So based upon this also you can categorize into four sadhus and asadhus. Okay, then Daksha comes under which category? Daksha comes under that category. That means every he that means offenses. That means he offends everyone. Everyone, he offends everyone. And what about the, so based upon good qualities due to bhakti qualities. So he see, so no one is bad. That means he no bad he sees anywhere. On top of that, he sees everyone is devotee. Even a pole also he sees a devotee. Even a stone in Vrindavan also see as a devotee. Everything, everywhere. in the devotional respect. So atisadhutama, that is uttama bhakta. So he see even bad person also as a good. Is a good. So everything, everywhere he sees devotion. And this offender, ati asadhutama offender, he offends everyone, left and right. He never see any devotional qualities. On top of that, he offends everyone. So our Daksha is in this way also asadhutama. So mother is saying, Rudra, Shiva is such a way. He is ati sadhutama and you are atyasadhutama. So you maintain enmity towards him. So what Krishna is saying? Tasmin Sri Rudre Tosha Matra Darshana. You are seeing. Actually, Shiva didn't do any mistake, any offense towards you. He's a great devotee. He never did any offense. They never does any offenses. They never see any bad of anyone. Bad qualities they never see. And on top of, but whatever you did, such a person in that personality also you have seen. Even he is not offending you, he is not offending, he is not offender, and you felt offense. You are ati asadhutama. And my husband is atisadhutama. What to speak you are? What kind of person you are? So you are seeing such a, he is Ishvara Tattvam, Lord Shiva. And he has no fault. And in that person also you are seeing fault means he is a Sarvatmaka, Ishvara is everywhere. He is. And in such a person you are seeing fault means you are seeing the everywhere faults. And that's why you are Mahaparadhi. So you are committing offense towards such a great exalted persons. Sattamatvam. That means he is, since he is seeing in Shiva such a great person, in him also he is seeing fault means he is seeing everywhere faults. He is seeing everywhere faults. So that's why he is asadhutama. Okay. This is the categorization. You people are understanding or sleeping. Here are others. So who, where are you people? Tell me. Sadhu, sadhutara, sadhutama, atisadhutama. Huh? Anuragini, tell me where are you? Atisadhutama? Yes. Gokuleshwari Mataji, where are you? Atisadhutama or even Ati Sadhu? Sarvani Mataji. Actually, yeah.
We
Tell
want to
me.
ask a question based on my knowledge
Yes.
in Vedic astrology as well.
Yes. What is the question?
Based on my knowledge on Vedic astrology as well, I want to ask a question because there is actually, when we learn Vedic astrology as well, we learn that sometimes, different devotees or different people, they have different sets of karma. So one type of karma is when you do injustice to yourself, when you become too selfless or too seeing too good in everyone. So that's like you're doing karma to yourself as well. So I've seen people who have this kind of combination where it's a karma to self and they have to learn tough lesson how to be discerning in the association. They're saying that, not to see good in everyone. So how, as a devotee, how you know
Uh, so you are saying someone is seeing everywhere good, and yeah, someone is cheating also, still is there seeing good. That's the thing you want to say.
Yeah, and they have very strong karma related to self because of that, and so they get strong lessons that the people come and cheat them, take advantage of them. These kind of people got from, and they're devotees also. So as a devotee, they need to look at everyone good, but when this thing happen, then they have to learn their karma as well. At the same time, they have to remain, seeing good in everyone as well. So how can we do that?
See, actually, it's not that Uttama Bhakta, if you see, Sarveshu Bhuteshu, that 11th canto, 2nd chapter, 45th sloka, I think. So, they see everywhere devotion, even in the inanimated objects also, they see devotion actually. It's not artificial for them, or otherwise, it's not just intelligence is working like that, and so consciously they are not doing that. Factually, they are doing. Actually, they are doing. So we should not imitate them actually. No, we should not imitate. We should, by doing sadhana, when we first of all come to the pure devotional platform and keep on destroying anarthas, when we completely absorbed in the devotion, when our heart and when our everything is becoming fully devotional, all the senses, mind, everything where we see Krishna, in that situation it is possible. Seeing everywhere Krishna, everywhere, everything is great devotee of Krishna. That is not a conceptually intellectual concept. No, conceptually they are not bringing that. That is naturally happening in their case. Atisadhutama, I am saying. So in the case of devotion, I am saying. So that's a devotional quality, that is. Uttama Bhakta's quality, that is. Sarvabhuteshu. In every living entity, they see Krishna. Directly, it's not that concept. Now we know conceptually everywhere is Krishna, but we don't see. Because we have no sufficient sadhana. We have no purified heart. And we are not seeing even Krishna is there because of our contamination in our senses. But in the case of Shiva, they are natural actually. They are not conceptually making that, oh, now I have to act as a atisadhutama. And forcefully, they are not acting like that. That is state of the, so our devotional path actually. That is a state, Uttama Bhakti, Prema Bhakti state, that is. Then what about us? So we should not imitate that. We should, that means we should not, conceptually we should not, because we have no such a elevated position. So our heart is not elevated to that. Then we should not see the faults. It means faults in the others. Faults in others. That means, so we should not offensive. We should not offensive to others. But you may ask. So here the one important point is, it's not a someone is stealing or is damaging, is very mischievous in a devotional community. What should be done? What should be done? When you are in a preaching stage, actually. So because You are for the sake of preaching. So that fault is there in him. So now it is also in the different levels. For the sake of preaching, you have to preach him. You are the guru for him. Then you have to see that fault. And you have to definitely see that fault and correct it. It's not offensive then. It's not offensive. So, but when Uttama Bhakta is at prema stage, he doesn't want to preach, then he never see. But for the sake of others, yes. So when they preach, they see the faults and to correct them. But so for the benefit of others, it is done. But if there is no, you are not concerned person for that offender, then you don't need to see that fault. You should not see. You should not see the fault in them. No, not necessary actually. Why? Because you are not concerned person. You are not going to change him, or you are not responsible person that you are not responsible person for him. Then there is no need. Unnecessarily seeing faults and making guessing and so will definitely destroy the bhakti. Only the responsible person that whoever is responsible for that person, he has to see. So here sadhutara means what? Not at all seeing any faults, but seeing only good qualities. And what about sadhutama? Not at all seeing bad qualities, uh, but even little good is also there, magnifying and seeing. We should act like sadhutama. Even there is a little good is there in the people. That means even if you see a little devotion, you should encourage that. Little devotional quality is there, devotion is there, you should encourage that. You should magnify and see that. But don't, because you are not concerned, you are not responsible person, then don't see the faults in him. Not seeing bad qualities means no faults. So sadhutara, sadhutama, and atisadhutama, they never see any faults. That's true, provided, yeah, you are not responsible for that person. But seeing even there are no good qualities, that means atisadhutama. That is not so easy actually. But what about sadhutama? Sadhutama sees even little good also, but he magnifies. That we can, little devotion if we see, we can magnify it and see. Okay? You are understanding? What is common in the so your point is, so someone is becoming good for everyone and they are cheating him. So then what about this? So becoming good, becoming bad, this is on the material platform. This is a kind of, yes, ignorance. Yes or no? This is a kind of ignorance. Which is favorable to the devotion, which is not favorable to the devotion, that we have to see. Someone is little favorable to the devotion, we magnify it and see. Someone is not favorable to devotion, so we neglect them. So, Ishvara Tadadineshu Balish Dijeshu Prema Maitri Krupa Upeksha. We just neglect them as a Madhyamadikari. So we neglect them. So there is no good devotional quality. If they are not there, we don't see that. So we don't see any, yes, bad qualities in them. So there is no offensive nature towards them. Obviously, obviously. And so here, even there's a little good is there, that we magnify and see. And you think that now they'll be cheating. They'll be cheating. So here the point is, if we are responsible person for that, then we have to see his cheating. If we are not responsible, because here three parties are there. If you are a third party, that means counselor and counselor are the teacher and disciple. If you are not of that, then you don't need to see. You don't need to see any kind of his faults. That's the point I'm saying. And he is coming and cheating you. Then why you have to allow? That is not intelligence. That is not intelligence. But unnecessarily, why you will see, if you are not responsible person to such a person so and so, what is the need of seeing faults of him? So that is not the meaning of sadhutama. So someone is coming and cheating us.
Thank you.
Sadhutama means he never see faults in others. He never concerned about them. He is not responsible for them. Why you will see faults? That is the point. Is it clear?
Yeah, but it was a very good explanation. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah. Anuragni.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Accept my request. Prabhu, actually, Daksha is offending, right? So this asadhu and asadhutara. So this all comes and like it's from the mind
Decrease.
level, all pollution,
Decrease.
all this decreasing. So all contamination and pollutions.
Yeah, different levels, degrees. That's a good, better, best, like that.
So
Best
naturally, for
asadhutama.
every jivatma has this kind of
No,
we can
a
identify
little.
by that, Prabhu.
We can put any one of that category out of 8.
Naturally, we can see their by seeing their activities.
Yeah. So we can just justify ourselves. Better to not to comment others. We can
So
keep
if we
ourselves.
have such quality, then how we can overcome this problem?
You have to consult your guru. So he will. That means our goal is to become atisadhutama.
Yeah, yes.
So
Prabhu.
if we have asadhutara, that means who is asadhutara? Asadhutara is an example I'm saying.
Take only bad qualities.
He
Asadhutara.
he takes only bad qualities and never see any good qualities. And asadhutama, he never see good qualities, but even little bad also he magnifies and sees. This is asadhutama.
But
So
this all
such a
happen
nature.
in like subtly, Prabhu.
Huh?
This will all happen like subtly in mind level, and it's coming out.
See, yeah, if we have nature of seeing everywhere fault, then asadhutama. He is obviously, see, best is the means what? Good, better, and best. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning
This
of good, better,
the
and best?
category of the person, the level.
Ah, So if someone is best, can you say it is good? Something is like some 10 objects are there. In that one is the best one. So
The quality of the product and by the way we can
so can
find
you
in this.
say, and there is a like three products are there. So one is good, another is better, and another is best. Can you say best one is the good also? You know na this
Different.
Mataji degrees.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu, the
Best one,
degrees.
how can you call it as a good?
No,
If
we
someone
cannot
is
call it.
everywhere seeing the faults means there is no need to say that he is atisadhutara or atisadhutama. Atyasadhutama means he is seeing everywhere faults. Then what is the point of saying he is asadhutara?
Okay, Prabhu.
You're understanding or not?
Understand, Prabhu. So by performing devotional service, we can come to this platform.
Which one?
It is Adi Sadhu Tama, the sadhu
Ah,
qualities.
atisadhutama, that means seeing, yes. So we have these categories on the material platform based upon good and bad, and also we have these categories based upon devotional qualities and offenses.
Okay.
We don't need to discuss the platform of good and bad, because devotees wants to rise from the good and bad. We concerned about devotional qualities and offenses.
Offense.
So Daksha is asadhutama, because he is offending. So the person who is atisadhutama, he is seeing in him also offense. He is committing offense to him also. Means he is committing offender. He is offender of everyone. In such a person also he is seeing drawbacks. Then what to speak of? Can't he see everywhere everyone's? Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhu, he can see the offense.
Okay. So that is the point she is telling what you are, what your nature. You are atyasadhutama. You are seeing atisadhutama also fault.
Clear, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Next. Oh, we should go. King Daksha is addressed here by his daughters. You read this. Nascharyametad yadasatsu sarvada mahadvininda kunapatmavadishu Sersham Mahapurushapada Pansube Nirastatejasu Tadeva Shobhanam. It is not wonderful for persons who have accepted the transient material body as the self to engage always in deriding great souls. Such envy on the part of materialistic persons is very good, because that is the way they fall down. They are diminished by the dust of the feet of great personalities. They are diminished by the dust of Mahapurusha Pada Pansubihi. They are finished by what? By the dust of that great sadhus, atisadhutama. Atisadhutama. If you, that means she is telling to Daksha, hey Daksha, Mahad Vinindha, Kunapatmavadishu. You are a great offender. You are offending great people actually. In such an exalted person, you are seeing drawbacks. Huh? What is Shiva actually think? He is having in the samadhi actually. And you are seeing such a person who is in the samadhi thinking that he is offending you. What is your nature actually? Huh? I feel shame to say you are my father. How? What is your attitude you see? What is she telling? It's not wonderful for persons who have accepted this transcend material body as a self. Gunapatma buddhi. You think that this body is only the soul. You are such an ignorant person. And you people never hesitate to offend even such a atisadhutama also. But my dear, they don't see any faults in anyone. My husband is atisadhutama. They never see, even you offend, he never see any offense. But the dust particle on their lotus feet, that will not leave you. That will diminish you. This is the philosophy actually. Atisadhutamas, they have no offensive. Even if you offend them, they don't take it as offense. That doesn't mean that what you can do offense, you are saved. They will not take offense, but the dust particles on their lotus feet, they are also transcendental. They are also transcendental actually. They are also having the life. And they will not leave you. They will finish you actually. So see, that's why Daksha's life is very horrible actually. He committed offenses after offenses. He saw fault in such a great exalted person. What to speak? Why can't he see then faults in everyone? Ordinary devotees then? Definitely he see. Everywhere he see faults. Everyone he will offend. No one is good for him. She is feeling so bad actually. Her heart is burning. Everything everything depends on the strength of the recipient. For example, due to the scorching sunshine, many vegetables and flowers dry up and many grow luxuriantly. Thus, it is the recipient that causes growth and dwindling. Similarly, Mahiyasam Padarachobhishekam, the dust of the lotus feet of a great personality offers all good to the recipient. See, if you take the dust and you keep on your head, then you will become a devotee. That much power is there for the dust particles. But if you offend to that sadhu, and then the dust on their lotus feet will not leave you. But the same dust can also do harm. Those who are offenders at the lotus feet of the great personality dry up. Their godly qualities diminish. A great soul may forgive offenses, but Krishna doesn't excuse offenses to the dust of the great. Dust will not excuse. Dust will not excuse. This is the point actually. And not only that, holy name will not excuse you. No excuse. Ah. Tatapi tatpadarenavaha tad asahamanaha. The dust on their lotus feet will not be tolerant of offense towards him. No. They will never leave. But they can also elevate you. Even just such a atisadhutama's lotus feet, you take little dust and keep on your head. You will get all the spiritual strength. You will get mercy. So don't undermine the dust of the from the lotus feet of such a great exalted sadhus. They are all transcendental. So that will give such a great result. Such a people's heart will be dried up. So Shrutis, if anyone Mahatam Ninda, first offense, blaspheming the devotees is offense towards a holy name. Holy name will badly feel. And for this, what is the remedy? Not just chanting holy name is not remedy. Holy name is not sufficient with that. You did offense towards a sadhu, devotee, and simply if you to to rectify that, so if you just chant holy names is not sufficient. If you do other offenses other than 107, what is the solution? Is just you have to chant again and again. That's all. All those will be forgiven. But in the case of 107, especially one, you have to take the punishment from that devotee. You have to ask forgiveness and whatever punishment he does give, so you have to accept. And you have to keep on accepting that punishment until unless if you get back once again the taste for holy name. Till that time you should take punishment. We are all offenders, that's why we have no taste for holy name. What is the indication of whether you have offenses or not? No taste for holy name and forcibly we are chanting. Means we are all offenders. So that is only the indicator. You read another Nivritti of Madhurya Kadambini. You will understand.
Mother who, Prabhu?
Huh?
Who is it? Mother who?
Madhurya Kadambini.
Madhurya.
Another Nivritti section. A very exalted way he explains Vishwanath Chakravarti. यद्वयक्षरं नाम गिरिरेरितं नृणां सुकृत्प्रसङ्गाधगमाशु हन्ति तत् पवित्रकीर्तिं तमलङ्घ्य शासनं भवानहो द्वेष्टि शिवं शिवेतरः. My dear father, you will not be forgiven by that dust of his lotus feet. Sati continued further. My dear father, you are committing the great offenses by envying Lord Shiva, whose very name consisting of two syllables, Shi and Va, purifies one of all sinful activities. His order is never neglected. Lord Shiva is always pure and no one but you envies him. Because he is asadhutama. No one but he envies. So Lord Shiva is among even sadhus also no one is equal to Shiva. He is the best sadhu. That's why he is atisadhutama. Because his name itself, Shiva, itself is always auspicious. He never do even a little harm for anyone. He never commit any offense to anyone. It's impossible actually. न केवल ग्रेव ईर्त न तो मनसा ध्यात. अच्छा सकृदपि प्रसंगादपि प्रवे. If you just if you chant Shiva, or if you no need to chant or no need to remember also, just if you come in contact with that Shiva, people will be purified. He's a great Vaishnava. Since Lord Shiva is the greatest soul among the living entities within this material world, his name Shiva is very auspicious for persons who identify the body with the soul. If such a person takes shelter of Lord Shiva, gradually they will understand that they are not the material body but are spirit soul. Shiva means Mangala, auspicious. Within the body, the soul is auspicious. Aham Brahmasmi. Shiva means auspicious. Devotees of Lord Shiva gradually come to the platform of spiritual identification, but that is not all. But if you worship Shiva as a Parama Vaishnava, your devotion will increase like anything. Auspicious life begins from the point of spiritual identification. So we have to identify Shiva as the best devotee. यत्पादपद्मं महता मनोलिभिः निषेवितं ब्रह्मरसासवार्तिभिः लोकस्य यद्वर्षति चाशिशोऽर्थिनः तस्मै भवान् द्रुह्यति विश्वबन्धवे. You are envious of Lord Shiva, who is the friend of all living entities within the three folds. For the common man, he fulfills all desires. And because of their engagement in thinking of his lotus feet, he also blesses higher personalities who are seeking after Brahmanda. She is telling. So he Brahmarasavativihi. So he destroys all the sin and he gives mukti. Brahmarasa Brahmananda Eva Asavaha Makaranda. So he gives all auspicious things. Ordinarily, there are two classes of men. One class who are grossly materialistic, want material prosperity, and their desires are fulfilled if they worship Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, being very quickly satisfy the material desires of the common man very quickly. Therefore, it is seen that ordinary men are very much apt to worship him. Next, those who are disgusted or frustrated with the materialistic way of life worship Lord Shiva to attain salvation, which entails freedom from the material identification. One who understands that he is not material body but his spirit soul is liberated from ignorance. Lord Shiva also offers that facility. Mukti also he also gives bhakti. So if you worship with Brahmanusandhana. When Lord will, Shiva will give mukti provided if you see Lord Shiva as the guna avatar of the Lord. Then only you can. If you independently worship Lord Shiva, no. That is not going to give you liberation. Lord Shiva is only Supreme Personality of Godhead, like that. Because that is, once again, offense towards the holy name. So, being offender of holy name, you can't get any liberation. This is also another thing, important thing. You should worship Lord Shiva as Gunavatar of the Lord, or otherwise, you should worship Lord Shiva as the devotee of the Krishna. In that case only, it is going to give liberation. In Acharyas, they explain this. Okay. किंबा शिवमाख्यामशिवं न विदुस्त्वदन्ये ब्रह्मादयस्तमवकीर्य जटा श्मशाने तन्माल्य भस्मान्दृकपाल्य वत्सत्पिशाचै ये मूर्धभिर्दधति तच्चरणावसृष्टम्. Do you think that greater, more respectable personalities than you, such as Lord Brahma, don't know these inauspicious persons who goes under the name Lord Shiva. He associates with the demons in the crematorium. He locks of hair are scattered all over his body, and he is garlanded with human skulls and smeared with ashes from the crematorium. But in spite of all these inauspicious qualities, great personalities like Brahma honor him by accepting the flowers offered to his lotus feet and placing them with great respect on their heads. So she is retaliating. She is telling the retaliation started. So what he said, Daksha, you know, Shiva Padesho Hyashivaha. He is staying in such a nasty place. While blaspheming Shiva, Daksha was using these words, if you remember. You person stay in a nasty place, in a dirty place. So further she is replying that you always live with the lower species like all the bhutas, pretas and pisachas. You are saying like that. Yes, my husband will be like that. So his matted locks or hair will be scattered around his body and it is spreading and he is wearing the human skulls, garland of the human skulls. But, and you are insulting him. Do you know? Do you know my husband? Even Lord Brahma, your father, he personally comes and takes the nirmalyam which is there at the lotus feet of my husband and keep that on his head. Whatever is left over at the feet of my husband, that is taken and kept on the head. Murtivir dharayanti. Brahmaji is doing this, then what to speak of all these other demigods? And that is the position of my husband. You know, it is useless to condemn a great personality like Lord Shiva, and this is being stated by his wife, Sati, to establish supremacy of her husband. First, she said, you call Lord Shiva inauspicious because he associates with the demon, that means bhutas, pretas, crematorium, cover his body with the ashes of dead and garland of. You have shown so many defects, but you don't know. That's it. This is he is asadhutama actually. Even in such an auspicious person, he see only bad qualities. You are staying in crematorium, this, that. You don't know that his position is always transcendental. Although he appears inauspicious, why do personalities like Brahma respect the dust of his feet and place on their heads with great respect those very garlands which are condemned by you? They don't accept garland from you, but they accept dust from my husband. This Brahmaji will not accept garland from you, but he will accept dust left over at my husband's lotus feet. She is telling to Daksha actually. You know what is your position? Since Sati was a chaste woman and the wife of a Lord Shiva, it was her duty to establish the elevated position of Lord Shiva, not only by sentiment but facts. It's not the duplicity. She is not speaking anything in a fake way. That means in a just a duplicity way. No, she is speaking fact. Fact. This is the Lord Shiva is not an ordinary living entity. This is conclusion of Vedic scriptures. He is neither on the level of the Supreme Personality of God nor in the level of ordinary living entities. So he is Ishwar Tattva, but Maya Sparsha Sahita. But he is a great Vaishnava. That's why Maya cannot touch him. Brahma is in almost all cases of ordinary living entities. Sometimes, okay, this is. Because Lord Shiva's position is constitutionally higher than that of Lord Brahma. In many Puranas, it is sometimes asserted that the demigod is elevated to such. Okay, these are all about this. So the position of Lord Shiva is accepted by Lord Brahma. So Daksha, Sati's father, should also recognize him. That was the point of Sati's statement. Next. Karnau pidhaya nirayadyad kalpa ishe dharma vitarya srunabhe nrubirasya mane chindyat prasahya rushatim asatim prabhuschet jihvamasu tato visrujet sadharma. Sati continued. If one hears an irresponsible person blaspheme the master and controller of religion, one should block his ears and go away, if unable to punish him. But if one is able to kill, then one should by force cut out the blasphemous tongue and kill the offender. And after that, one should give up his own life. There are kalpa, akalpa. If you are able, so what is the point? If one is able, they should cut. If one is able, what should he? Cut the tongue, blasphemous tongue. If not able, then no. Then what he should do? So he should. If one is able to cut the tongue or die, then they should do. If not, if no, then go away. If one is able to cut the tongue and die, or able to tongue or die actually, not undie. Anyway, in the translation is given undie, but it should take or die. If one is able of what? If one is able of cut the tongue, that is who Kshatriyas. They should do that. Because other Varnas are not allowed to do that, cutting. And dying means what for Shudras and Vaishyas. So, and go away for what? Brahmanas. Kshatriyas should cut tongue. Shudras and Vaishyas should die while hearing that blasphemy. And Brahmanas, they should go away. So, this is the thing is given here. That means Nindasiti tvam api asadhutara eva iti. तत्र सम्प्रति निन्दायाः का वार्ता? So what is Sati's mood? Sati wants to kill actually, but she can't do that. And what? She left her body. That's it. So if one is not able to do kill or die, then only they should go away. She can't kill, but she can die. So that's why she did that. Yadi kalpaha hantum martum va. Va means are. If you are able to kill or die, then do that. Yadi na samartha syat, then you have to. That means if any situation, sadhu's blasphemy is happening, then what one should do? You should immediately cut off the tongue, or otherwise you should die, or otherwise. So if you are not able to do these two, they should leave that place. Tatrayamasa kshatriyas dandodikara saeva nindaka jihvan chindyat aparesham adande anadhikrutam trayanam madhye vaishya sudro. Vaishya sudras all they should do tanutyaga rupam, they should leave the body. Brahmana should not be leave they should not die actually. So that's why karnau pidaya Vishnu smaran gachet. They close eyes and they leave. This is when a sadhu is being blasphemed. At that time, what they should do? They should do this. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhu, just now you mentioned about the Sudras and Vaishyas, why they are supposed to die, and then why Brahmanas don't die. That's the question actually.
Brahmanas, they should not die because Brahmana, they should not leave body. So, that is not. Tanityagrapam swadhandameva kuryata. Brahmanasya Sarira Danda Anochityat. For Brahmana body, you should not give punishment. For that body, Danda should not be given. Brahmanasya Sharira Danda, that means Brahmana cannot so give punishment to that body. And that body should not be killed actually. Anochityam. Here Acharya is saying, Brahmanasya Sharira Danda Anochityat. Even king also, Brahmana should not be killed at any cost. Any cost. Brahmana avadya. Dharma Shastras are saying Brahmana should not be killed. Even he is a serious offender, he should not be killed. Punishment will be different ways, it will be given, but killing should not be done. This is Dharma Shastras are saying. Okay?
Yes, Prabhu, thank you. Prabhu, my sister still is not clear about something.
Huh?
No, I'm just confused in the sense of like, okay, if why Sudra and Vaishya need, like, they're allowed to die, like, and if it's Brahmana, body should not be killed, but why should not be killed? What's the science behind it?
There is no science. That's Dharma Shastra is saying.
Okay. All right, understood. Take it as
Because Dharma is saying like this. Dharma Shastras and you can't find science behind everything. You may find, you may not find, but looking science for everything is not a good thing actually. So then we say science behind why woman is like this. What is the science? There is no science. Why can't be this? This is the rebellistic nature. Tarka pratishtanat. What Vyasdev is saying, your tarka has no value in front of Shabda. And we may think that, oh, but I don't trust Prabhu, so if I don't get convinced by the logically, I can't. I can't accept even Shastra also without logic, without understanding science behind that. Then what science you are understanding behind the Lord? Lord is beyond logic. He is achinti padartha. He is extremely, that means he is inconceivable object. He has simultaneously all contradictory qualities. What science is there behind this? Tarka pratishtanat. This is completely condemned. So people think that Vedic culture is exploiting, but no. Vedic culture is the best one actually, and Vedas are the best. And we should implement as it is. If application is done in a wrong way, then bad results came. Then that is not the fault of Vedas. It's the fault of people application. You may find sometimes logic for this material mind. It may be logical. Some extent you may understand. That doesn't mean that you need to find logic for everything. No.
Prabhu, I also
So,
heard about that Brahmanas, they should not commit suicide because they will become Brahma Rakshasa.
yes,
So probably supplies also.
like that. Then why Sudras are not become Brahma Rakshasas or Vaishyas?
They become
They
ghosts,
should. Huh? So
isn't
that's
it?
why we can't calculate like this. We are not the mantra dashtar. We are not the seers of everything. All these quotes of Dharma Shastras are written by the Drashtaraha. That means they can see all subtle things also. And they write, but we can't see and we can't question them actually. For our buddhi, it may be not perceivable actually. Things what is seen and written. Like Swayambhu Manu wrote, he is a great Vaishnava, he is a Mahajana. And Parasara is a great Vaishnava. They wrote these quotes. We can't understand so many things. So that's it. Our attitude is what? Our attitude is following Satovritti, following these acharyas. People say that even acharyas also we should not follow blindly. Then who will follow them? Whom will follow you? We should follow our mind. We should follow our logic. So Vishwanath is saying, yes. Next. The answer to that argument is that Sati was not vilifying but defending. If possible, she should have cut out Daksha's tongue because he blasphemed Lord Shiva. In other words, since Lord Shiva is a protector of religion, the persons who vilifies him should be killed at once. And after killing such a person, one should give up one's life. That's a process. But actually, Sudras and Vaishyas, they should give up life. Kshatriya can kill. Daksha happened to be the father of Sati. She decided not to kill him, but to give up her own life in order to compensate for the great sin she had committed of by hearing blasphemy Lord Shiva. The instruction set forth here in the Srimad Bhagavatam is that one should not tolerate at any cost the activities of a person who vilifies or blasphemes an authority. If one is a Brahmana, he should not give up his body because by doing so he could. He will be responsible for killing a Brahmana. Therefore, a Brahmana should leave the place or block his ears. If one is a Brahmana, he should not give up his body because by doing he would be responsible for killing a Brahmana. Therefore, a Brahmana should leave the place. Here, Prabhupada is writing, Brahmana should not kill his body because he will be the killer of a Brahmana. If one happens to be Kshatriya, he has the power to punish any man. Therefore, Kshatriya should once cut out the tongue of the vilifier and kill him. But as far as the Vaishyas and Sudras are concerned, they should immediately give up their bodies. Sati decided to give up her body because she thought herself to be among the Sudras and Vaishyas. Striyo Vaishya Tatha Sudra. So, okay. अतस्तवोत्पन्नमिदं कलेवरम् न धारयिष्ये सितकण्ठगर्हिणा जगत् जगद्धस्य मोहिति विश्वुद्धिमन्दसो जुगुप्सितस्योद्धरणं प्रचक्षते Therefore, I shall no longer bear this unworthy body, which has been received from you who have blasphemed Lord Shiva. If someone has taken food which is poisonous, the best treatment is to vomit. What she is telling? She is telling for the so atastavoutpannamidam kalevaram na dharayishe sitakanta garhinaha. And actually, now she said that if one is able to kill or die, so do that. Otherwise, then close the ears and go away. So she can't kill. She can kill actually even the whole world also. She's telling, my dear father, if I want, I can kill the entire Brahmand also. Sarvaishwaryat sarvasamartyat tvam swamcha Brahmanda kotirapi hantum shaknuvati. My dear father, I can kill you, I can kill this entire Brahmand and myself also. That much power I have. But still, what people will think? See, if I kill you, see, Lord Shiva sent his wife to kill his enemy. Like that, people will blaspheme. There will be a black spot on the fame of my husband. That's why I don't want to kill. With this fear only, I am leaving you. Bach gaya. You are saved. But what about myself? So I can't keep this body, but I will do atonement. So by hearing such a blasphemy thing from you all, I will retaliate. I will do so remedy for this, atonement for this. Are papin? So see with your own eyes. So I am going to do the atonement for this. You go and see. Are papin. This is Vishwanath is using the word. Are papin. Or papi. Tava tvattah pramadat. This body is somehow accidentally I got from you. This is completely contaminated one. This is because it came from such a offender actually. So that's why it is contaminated one. Like contaminated food is there inside. What we'll do? We'll vomit it. Then she is saying that this contaminated body should be finished. So we can't clean it. Better is leave it. Like food which is contaminated, what we took, we can't clean it. We will just omit it, finish. Jabdasya bhuktasya andhasonnasya uddharanam vamanam. So she's saying like that. Nadeva vadanu vartate mati saeva loke ramato mahamune yatha gatirdeva manushyayo pruta swayeva dharme na param kshipet sitha. It is better to execute one's own occupational duty than to criticize others. Elevated transcendentals may sometimes forgo the rules and regulations of the Vedas since they don't need to follow them, just as the demigods travel in space, whereas ordinary men travel on the surface of the earth. So now what she is telling? Okay, Papi, are Papin, before leaving my body, I want to clarify something with you. You are such a fool. You are fool number one. Avidusha, Sastrartham, Avidusha. You think that you are the best knower of the Vedas. but you don't know anything of these conclusions of Vedas. Shastrardham avidusha, you don't know. So you don't know what is tattvam actually. First of all, let me clarify that to you. Bhagavati Suridya Nidoshe. Falsely you are claiming fault in my husband who cannot do any mistake. And you are saying what to my husband? Lupta Kriyaya. That means he left over all the rituals, all the rules and regulations of Shastras you are saying to my husband in that assembly. Huh? You are saying this. First of all, do you know the meaning of scriptures? So let me clarify to you. So you have such a foolish ideas. Let me clarify that. So now she started saying that. She is giving clarification to this educated fool. Daksha is a educated fool. So you people karmakandis just running behind rules and regulations, vidhi and nisheda, prohibitions and injunctions, injunctions and prohibitions. So this is the rule and this is the so nisheda. So you are all simply behind this on the bodily platform, whatever rules and prohibitions are there. So behind that, but स्व एव लोके स्वात्मन्येव रमाणस्य महामुनेः मतिः वेदवादान् विधि विधि निषेध रूपात् न वर्तते. So, but my husband is these kind of rules and regulations for the people, animals like you all, for you this is. But my husband is what? Atma Rama. So he is dwelling in his own self. For him, these kind of rules and regulations are not applied. For karma kandis, oh, they should do this morning, this duties, afternoon, this duties, evening, this duties, this. And if they don't do that duty, by somehow skip it, then there is this is the atonement. There is so many rules and regulations for them because they are in the lowest beings. But Lord Shiva is Paramahamsa. What is the use of these so-called rules and regulations? For him, following of these rules and regulations, which is for the baby class. In a LKG nursery classes, some rules and regulations are there. Those things are needed for the person who is in PhD. Huh? When they go for toilet, they have to stand up and fold the hands and show like this. Is it needed for the person who is studying in PhD? Teacher, teacher, I am getting this. Like that? What is this? My dear father, nonsense you are speaking. So her heart is burning, because this Karmakandi doesn't know what is the exalted state of Parama Vaishnava, Lord Shiva. That's right. Mata muktanam baddhanam cha mitah pratakyeva gatirityata. So, for my husband, there is no need of any rules and following of any rules and regulations. Swayeva loke ramataha mahamunehe. That means Swa means Swatmani eva ramataha. So Lord Shiva is Atmaram. The behavior of the most elevated transcendentalist and that of the most fallen conditioned souls appears to be the same. The elevated transcendentalist can surpass the. So you may think the most elevated transcendentalist also is like simply lying like that. But foolish people cannot understand their exaltedness. You read this. I can't. One should not try to imitate Lord Shiva, rather, one should strictly follow one's prescribed occupational duty. because we are not in the position of Shiva to imitate. So I will also go to the Banaras and stand and sit in the burial ground, Harichandra Ghat, and so what is that one more Ghat? There all the times bodies are burnt. Did you come to Varanasi? No. People don't know actually then. Varanasi there is Harishchandra Ghat and one more Ghat. What is the name? So there, every day, 24 hours, bodies are being burnt. That fire will not be extinguished. You may ask how that many bodies will come. All the villages, more than 100, 200 kilometers radius, all the villages whoever die, they will bring there only. That's a continuously. Every day, I used to go there that way to study. So from my teachers, various teachers. In Banaras, I was there for 6 years. And I used to study from various houses, various shastras. So then I used to go there actually every day, at least 4 to 5 dead bodies. If you go on traveling on the road all the time, that towards that ghat on the bank of the Ganges, so it will be Manikarnika. Another place is Manikarnika Ghat. These two places, all the time, dead bodies are being burnt. Huge, huge wood will be there. Keep on burning. People are living. If you want to get detachment, you can go every day half an hour there and sit. We get, oh, this much only the value of this body. Oh my God, like that. So, this living in the burial ground may look like that even materialistic person and exalted devotee appear same, but they should not misunderstand. Next, karma pravrittam cha nivrittam apyutam vede vivicho bhayalingam asritam virodhi tadyoga padaika kartari dvayam tata brahmani karma nachati. In the Vedas, there are directions for two kinds of activities. Activities for those who are attached to material enjoyment and activities for those who are materially detached. In consideration of these two kinds of activities, there are two kinds of people who have different symptoms. If one wants to see two kinds of activities in one person, that is contradictory. But both kinds of activities may be neglected by a person who is transcendentally situated. What she is telling. So now, please stay for a few more minutes. Actually, I need little more time, please, because this is crunching. Its time is not there, and I have to finish also, and I can't leave like that. So self study karke. So please give me few more minutes. Here now pravrutti and nivrutti. So what she said that my husband doesn't need to follow so-called karma kanda rules, so-called rules and regulations for the lower species. It is given for the lower conscious people. It is given for like karma kandis. My husband is not like that. So he is elevated person. Then he is asking, so Daksha, Acha, your husband is elevated from these all rules and regulations, then why he doesn't follow the rules of Nivritti Dharma? So pravrutti means dharma, artha, kama. Dharma, artha, kama is pravrutti. Dharma, artha and kama are the pravrutti marga. Moksha is nivritti marga. Ceasing. That means brahmachari, sannyasi, vanaprastha comes under nivritti, grihasthas comes under dharma, artha, kama. Not in a general way, actually. Because there is a regulated sense gratification. There is in the nivritti marga, there is no sense gratification. They are focused towards the spiritual goals. So now, so Daksha is saying your husband belongs to, so he is not belongs to this pravritti, that means no rules and regulations for him. Then why don't he follow the rules and regulations of the nivritti dharma. So, like, what is the rules and regulations of sannyas dharma? That means following the rules for yama, nima, controlling the mind, controlling the senses, such a rules and regulations he should follow. If he doesn't follow the rules and regulations of the pravritti, then she is telling, hey, what you are speaking, what you are speaking. My husband is not for is abided by any kind of rules and regulations. Even pravritti marga and nivritti marga. No need. No need to follow him to follow any. This nivritti marga means what? So sannyasis rules. Renounce that is bathing 3 times. All these things will come. Sannyasis they should bathe at least 3 times in a day, and they should only beg and eat and make your body clean all the time. Cleanliness they should maintain. Like that, so many rules or regulations are there. So now Daksha is chasing and trying to ask her, so why he doesn't follow Nivritti Dharma rules? Then she is telling, my husband. So person who is following pravritti, he doesn't need to follow nivritti, and person who follows nivritti doesn't need to follow pravritti. Rules and regulations of pravritti marga. But person who is elevated like my husband, he is neither belong to pravritti marga nor nivritti marga. Like supreme lord doesn't come under the any kind of this pravritti marga and nivritti marga. So my husband is Ishvara actually. What she is telling? He is Ishvara. Parama paraspara dharma akarane pratyaya tataiva Ishvarasya. So you see here, tataiva Ishvarasya tadu ubhaya karma akaranepi iti bhava. So he is Ishvara. He is Sarvagna. He is Ishvara. That is also, she knows Tattva. He is a Parama Vaishnava and also is Ishvara Tattva. So that's why she is reminding. So he is Ishvara Tattva. He doesn't need to follow any pravritti and nivritti. Finish. So this is the thing. She is doing Sastrartha. Means she is explaining the deep meanings of why he is like that. Otherwise, he was blaspheming, na? So, Mava Padavya Pitarasmadastita Ya Yagnashala Sunadhuma Vartmivi Tadanna Truptairasurat Viridita Avyaktalinga Avadhuta Sevita. My dear father, the opulence we possess is impossible for either you or your flatterers to imagine. For persons who engage in fruitive activities by performing great sacrifice are concerned with satisfying their bodily necessities by eating foodstuff offered as a sacrifice. We can exhibit our opulence simply by desiring to do so. This can be achieved only by great personalities who are renounced, self-realized souls. Now she is telling, hey, what you people and your life? Your life is nothing. Your life is nothing actually. So our opulence, you can't imagine also, and your followers also. Because this Lord Shiva is a great Vaishnava. He has so prema sampada, prema dhan. So he has love for Krishna, because wherever there is a bhakti, there is a gnana, there is a vairagya, and there is all the siddhis. Because if one does bhakti, all the siddhis are coming and paying obeisances. Please accept me. And Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayatyasu Vairagyam Cha Gnanam Yadahaitukam. When you do bhakti, then gnana is coming and obeying obeisances. Vairagya and all the subhada, all the good qualities, and also prema towards the Lord is also coming. That is highest opulence is prema towards the Krishna. Everything is there. He is very opulent. You people never imagine also can that kind of opulence. Even you, even in the Janma Koti Virapina Bhavishyati. So for you, you can't get this even for the millions of lives. But you think that you have opulence, what kind of opulence you have? You people perform yajna, and then after that, whatever is food stuff is remaining there. So you people eat that like the crows. You people like a crows. Just your crows always wherever the functions are there functions. Whenever there functions and all the leaves. So after eating the leaves, they will be throwing out. So whatever the food stuff is remaining in that leaves, the crows goes and eat it. You people also, after performing yajna, whatever is remaining, that you eat and you feel belly. So you people are crows. And can you imagine opulence of ours? You can't imagine. So this is the thing. Then she is telling next. न ते नैतेन देहेन हरे कृतागसो देहोद्भवेनालमलं कुजन्मन व्रीडाममाभूत् कुजन प्रसङ्गत तज्जन्मदिग्यो महतामवद्यकृत्. Now she is coming to once again same point. You are an offender at the lotus feet of Lord Shiva, and unfortunately, I have a body produced. She's coming. She gave the Shastra the till now, and now she is coming to the point of living body. And I have body produced from yours. I am very much ashamed of our bodily relationship, and I condemn myself because my body is contaminated by relationship with a person who is an offender at the lotus feet of the greatest personality. Anyway, it will stop. So, so she is feeling ashamed of having that body which is produced by him, and she is also telling what will happen to my future. So this body is because of you, and when my husband calls me Dakshayini. Means Dakshayani means what? Oh, Daksha's pet daughter. Oh, Daksha's daughter. Like that, if he calls, when he calls me like that, I will be reminded that I am a daughter of a offender of such a great Vaishnava. When I remember this, really I can't bear it. So the pain, whatever comes at that time, I can't bear it. So that's why it is better. It is better to leave this body. I can't tolerate that. Whenever he calls, oh Dakshayini, that means you are the offender of, you are my offender's daughter, you are my offender's daughter, like that I will hear when he calls Dakshayini. So that's why next what she is telling. Gotram twadiyam bhagavan rushatvajo dakshayanityah yada sudharmana vyapetar narmasu smitamashrutadaham Vyutsrakshaye tat krunapam twadangajam. This is the thing actually I said anyway. Because of your family relationship, when Lord Shiva addresses me as Dakshayani, I at once becomes morose and my jolliness and my smile at once disappear. I feel very much sorry that my body, which is just like a bag, has been produced by you. I shall therefore give it up. मैत्रेय उवाच इत्यद्वरे दक्षमनूद्य शत्रुहन् क्षिता उदीचिं निशसाद शान्तवाक् सृष्ट्वा जलं पीतदुकूलसंवृता निमील्या दृग्योगपथं समाविशत्. Maitreya, the sage, told Vidura, "Oh, annihilator of enemies," while thus speaking to her, Father, in the arena of sacrifice, Sati sat down on the ground and faced north, dressed with saffron garments. She sanctified herself with water and closed her eyes to absorb herself in the process of mystic yoga. So she went into the mystic yoga process and facing into the Udinchi, the north side actually. So whoever is going to leave their body, they see in north side. Krutva samana vinilojitasana sodana muthapya chana vichakrataha shanairudistapya dhirosasi stitam kanta druvor madhyani ninditanayat. First of all, she sat in the required sitting posture and then she carried the life air upward and placed it in the position of equilibrium near the navel. Then she raised her life air, mixed with intelligence to the heart and then gradually towards the pulmonary passage and from there to between her eyebrows. That means she is bringing out the life air to leave from that body. एवं स्वदेहं महता महीयसा मूसमारोपितमङ्कमादरा जिहासति दक्षरुषा मनस्विनी दधार गोत्रेष्वनिलाग्निधारणाम्. Thus, in order to give up her body, which had been so respectfully and affectionately seated on the lap of Lord Shiva, she worshipped the great sages and saints. Sati, due to anger toward her father, began to meditate on the fiery air within the body. This is a technique actually, how to burn the body with the power. And no commentary is given much, so we'll just read it and finish. ततस्वभर्तुर्चरणाम्बुजासवं जगद्गुरोश्चिन्तयति न चापरं ददर्श देहो हतकल्मषः सते सद्यः प्रज्ज्वालसमाधिजाग्निना. Sati concentrated all her meditation on the holy lotus feet of her husband, Lord Shiva, who is supreme spiritual master of all the world. Thus she became completely cleansed of all taints of sin and quit her body in a blazing fire by meditation on the fiery elements. So Mata Sati ki jai. तत्पश्यतां के भुवि चाद्भुतं महत् आहेति वाद सुमहान जायता हन्तप्रिया देवतमस्य देवी जहावसून्केन सती प्रकोपिता. So when Sati annihilated her body in anger, there was a tumultuous roar all over the universe. Why had Sati, the wife of most respectful demigod Lord Shiva, killed her body in such a manner? Okay, this is spread all over the world actually. This news, everyone is shouting. So we'll finish here. So then after that, so next, it is linked with the next. So now, few slokas. Okay, anyway, we'll do that tomorrow. And also we'll finish the last chapter, 5th chapter. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Hi, Prabhu.
Yes. Hare Krishna. Okay, we'll leave. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
His Grace Venugopal Prabhu ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranams Prabhu. Thank you very much Prabhu.
Where are you actually? I didn't see you today.